How are you doing? How is everybody doing on this epic Wednesday afternoon here? Happy hump day, happy grind, and get ready for the spring break kind of feeling that we got right now. And that's the thing about staying on the grind is we don't want to take a break. We want to continue to move. And I was very enlightened today. I had a very nonstop back-to-back day, and I wrapped it up talking to my brother and my girl. And the key thing that I learned from my brother is, and I didn't know this, but he paid off his student loans. Yes, indeed. He paid off his student loans. And I was so excited just to hear about that, because we, as young people who pursue our higher studies, I pursued my higher studies, he did not, but he just kicked it to the side. I mean, he's got a degree in finance, so his way of thinking is very advanced. And he knows how to manage money, and it's great. I was very inspired to hear him say that. And I think that nowadays, we don't have to go to school to totally learn. We can learn on our own. We can figure things out. We can strategize. We can plan. We can not only Google stuff, we can read stuff. We can learn from other entrepreneurs. We can learn from other athletes. We can learn from other business owners, CEOs, authors. I mean, the possibilities are endless. And the thing that really enlightened me is the fact that when you understand the difference between these two factors, ever since I moved from California to the East Coast, I learned the difference between a want and a necessity. What is the difference between a want and a necessity or a need? What do you absolutely need, and what can you live with, and what can you live without? And that's the key thing that made me really think about it, how that applies to me. And, you know, I'm the kind of person who would go to a health food store and I would buy, you know, a crap for $4 or $5 that I would eat in 2 bites, and I wouldn't really need it. Do you understand what I'm saying? What is the difference between a need and a want? And that was something that really resonated with me. We can plan it out. You know, something seems so impossible to people. They may not be able to see the vision. They may not be able to see the goal. But they plan it out, they're proactive, and it's not that bad, and they're able to make it. And that's the exact path that I'm on. So we have different things going on. We're on a different path right now, and as time goes on, I'm going to continue to reveal that to you. The thing that I learned from my girl is her being in school, she had a presentation. And she was really kind of, you know, it was more on the science side, and she was really, you know, kind of anxious about the presentation, and she studied a lot. She researched a lot. She totally overestimated the whole thing. And she told me, she called me, she said, you know what, babe, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It was not that bad. I did great. And I only had one question. I think that's the coolest thing in the world. 2 things that I learned from, you know, very important people in my lives. In my life, how many lives do I have? Very important people in my life. And I know that you can learn very important things for people in your life as well. So keep